YGO Strats back with more single card discussions, taking a look at some of the cards that have impacted Yu-Gi-Oh! Throughout the years. Today's card, a hand trap that changed the meta, Effect Veiler. Veiler was first released in Duelist Revolution in 2010, with notable reprints in Order of Chaos Special Edition in 2012, Legendary Collection 5Ds in 2014, and the Synchron Extreme Structure Deck in 2015. To this day, it has seen no time on the ban list. A level 1 light attribute spellcaster type tuner effect monster with 0 attack and 0 defense, its effect reads: during your opponent's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one face-up effect monster your opponent controls. Negate that opponent's face-up monster's effects until the end of this turn. This is a quick effect. Veiler is a simple card that puts in work for the player. It's only ever live during your opponent's main phase, but when played properly, it can shut down the opponent's turn. By discarding it, the player targets one of the opponent's monsters and negates its effects until the end of the turn. This can be damning against certain decks, namely off the top of my head Synchrons, and can shut down plays from staple monsters like Tour Guide for the Underworld and generic archetype searchers like Stratos or Deneb. Veiler has seen play since its release, at one time being a 3-of in the main for some, and at minimum it's a side deck option for others. Its ability to stop the opponent in their tracks is something players have to be wary of whenever making plays. An opening hand with a searcher in it can go from the perfect combo setup to almost dead if that search is stopped by a Veiler, and in decks like Burning Abyss, a Tour Guide being negated can result in not only a waste of the normal summon, but a waste of the turn as well. Granted, it wasn't perfect. Its initial release only negated effects until the end phase, meaning that cards like Bujin Yamato would still be able to activate their effects regardless, and the inability to negate effects in the standby or battle phases means that cards like Brotherhood or the Fire Fist Bear could use their effects without concern of it. Still, even if you couldn't use it effectively to stop an effect, it's also a level 1 tuner, meaning that in the worst case you could summon it and synchro into a stronger monster, giving decks with say plenty of level 4 monsters access to powerful ones like Cataster or Armades. And as an added bonus, its light attributes means that whenever it's played in a dark deck or a chaos deck, you can use it as fuel for BLS or Chaos Sorcerer. Today, Veiler competes with cards like Fiendish Chain and Breakthrough Skill for its place as the staple effect negating card, with its practicality over the others changing from format to format. Still, it's seen as one of the staple cards that all players should have for any deck, and remains one of the few monsters that can be splashed into any deck and actually have a use. And so that's our look at single card discussions, Effect Veiler. Stay tuned for our next video, and feel free to suggest some cards you'd like us to review or deck profiles to post. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on YGO Strats. As of this video, Blue Eyes White Dragon has the most alternate arts of any card in the game, with 6 different artworks in the TCG and OCG. This has been YGO Strats with your Yu-Gi-Oh! Fun Fact of the day.